Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for joining us here at the Bay Islands Network on the news segment. Bay Islands Journey News with Gerene. It is a joy, a privilege to be able to air with you once again. 8th of February already, almost Valentine's Day. Ladies, I don't want to say that about, oh, the man gonna give me just my gift. No, this year we can change it around. As women, we can treat the man and do what we gotta do also. To everyone that is tuning in, don't forget to like, comment, share, tag few friends, and you will be on point. I know many of you all are excited, expectant, and waiting for return number one artist, Bay Islands number one artist, jhaytea in the house and company. Let me tell you, this can get good. So don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, the best news station is on at this hour, and we thank you for joining us. We will be right back. Yes, and we're back. We're back with the one, the only JT. JT in the house. Welcome home, my brother.
So, sister, that's what how it is. That's what how it is.
Now,
Yeah,
I know a lot of people been excited. Welcome home.
yeah,
Welcome
man.
home because it hard to catch up with him now. He really he not from here no more, but you know what? He always coming home dropping in on surprise. But
Yeah,
he's
man.
here and it's glad and so good to see you. How you
Yeah,
doing?
man.
How you feeling?
Man, I feel good. I've been eating a lot of culture food. Been drinking a lot of roots. So I feel good to be home, man. No place like home.
That's
Right?
just what's up. Now, I want you to tell me what you've been up to these days that you're here because I know you've been a little bit busy. What going on?
Well, basically, I've been working on some new music with a lot of new artists, and a lot of new artists down here got talent, but then they ain't no studio to really record them. And I got Pro Tools 10 and Pro Tools 11 for them that know what's up. So I've been here working with them. Also, I've been working on some personal stuff for myself, And at the same time, we're setting up some show for Good Friday in Camp Bay. So we'll be up to match at the place.
Why so we taking it out to the east
Yeah.
side?
Yeah, we'll show some East Side love.
And you know, JT, I'll tell you something. To me, you know, we've been around for Heritage Month and stuff.
Yeah.
But for me, the east side has the best beaches. I mean,
Man,
clean,
still natural.
natural, the natural thing. And it is so nice and unique. And it's
Yeah.
good to see that I'm not remembering the east side and going up there to
Yeah,
do what I
man.
gotta do up there. Now,
Yeah, man.
we know that this entertainment and the music industry is a bit difficult. How did you manage to get into this? One little black boy, like what I will say, from Rotan down from Flowers Bay, turned out to
Well,
be such a hit.
well, one thing with music, you can't come in music looking money. Anybody that come into music looking money gonna lose. You gotta come into music because you love music. And when you love music, music will love you back. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's not even about the money. Cause I see enough artists come into the industry and they think they can make money right away. It do work like that. You gotta work hard. You gotta do a lot of free shows. You gotta go through it. You know what I mean? And keep on pushing, and till you reach that level where you can make good money off of it. You know, but don't think that you're coming into music and think you'll get big with money like in a year or two. That's not what. You know, so you gotta literally love the music first, and believe me, fellas, the money gonna come. You know, we have to worry about money. When you look, just because you love the music and the way people see you love music, they book you. You know, when you do a song, people can tell your action in the song when you see you performing for them. Even in a video, when you do a video, you know, and people can feel the song. But you love it. So you love the music will love you back.
No, I know that something very interesting with your music, JT, is the way how you how you include culture in your music, and that is something that we see a lot of artists do too. For example, when the cruise ship, that was a hit. Where in the world you to come up with these lyrics and these ideas? Where?
Well, you know, cruise ship, runoff, Masha. I was my boy Dunmar, big up Dunmar in New York. That's my boy. So we always do it like anything that happened in Rotan, we always do a song about it. So he hit me up. He said, "Brother, you see what just happened in Rotan?" I said, "What you mean? What happened?" He said, "Boy, cruise ship just licking the one wharf down there." I said, "Yeah." He said, "You know, you gotta build a song about that." He said, "I bet you can't build a song about that." Because he'll put me to a test. I say, "If you bet $100 right now, I'll build a song about it. By evening, today I gotta drop it." So the cruise ship run off in the morning, and we build the song by 2 o'clock in the evening.
Wow.
And that was it. Music is basically what happening at the moment. You just gotta like think about, okay, so the cruise ship run off, mash up the wharf, left 1,000 pops are dead.
And I bet you people were wondering long to see if these pops were dead for throat side and listening to JT, because it's like these songs make you laugh, they make you remember culture, they make you remember
because
so much things.
Yeah, I want to remind people about Pops. So even though Pops don't be in salt water, only real Retanya know Pops in Gully. But you know, the word Pops is like something that we say. You know, so when I did the song, I wanted to do it something for Rotan, so I speak Rotanian slang with what they can relate to. So that's why I strictly use words for and things that Rotan people relate to, like Pop say, squawky them they escape. Because you can't catch squawky. Like every time we go fishing, you hook one squawky, he eating off all your bait, pelt him back in the sea. But you know we friends squawking out. Big up to everybody who friends squawking out.
we going back to the old days.
Yeah.
I have Catracho Munoz says, "Hello, how are you? Good evening from Mexico. Mexico in the house. Thank you. Catracho Munoz for tuning in. Kelsey Collins says, FLB in the house. So FLB already start tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, share, tag few friends, and you can be on point. Now, JT, we know that you have been privileged to sing and to be around some of those that many of us know in the music industry internationally. How has that process been?
How can I say it? It's just simple. I mean, most people think it's hard, but it's not. You know, once you go out there and network, you know what I mean? Like, for example, like my boy Egyptian, big up Egyptian, Bascomex, Glenn Washington, all of them. You know, Jamaica is like, you know, the home of reggae music, dancehall music. But we as Rotan people, our ancestors and them, they descend of the Jamaican, Grenadian, St. Vincent, so we relate to the same thing, you know. So over the years, I've been going out Jamaica a lot, and I've been working with Glenn Washington, Warjan. When I'm in Jamaica, I literally stay by Bascomex, Egyptian them house. Me and them like real good friend from 2009 when my first trip out there. And ever since we always keep the link. And when he came to New York too, to my house, we shot a video over there. I did a couple of production for him. Like the hip hop people, them I know a couple of them because I live in New York. Like Dragon from Rough Rider, like I link up with them. Like that was '07. That's why one thing with me, I don't go on Facebook and boast about things that I did. But from 2007, I did chorus for Rough Rider, DMX, and them with Dragon. I got stuff that I did with Akon that never been released through Universal Record. I don't know if you guys remember this R&B singer, he named The Dream. I don't know if people remember him, but he was like early 2000, but I even got features with him too, but never been released. And Universal Record, I was getting an album deal with them in 2011. I literally was in a private party, me, DMX, Alicia Keys, Funkmaster Flex, all the way in New York. One thing I don't take pictures much with much artists that I don't really care about. I mean, I like the artists, but they gotta be an artist where I respect more to get a picture with them and to post it. That night, like DMX is like one of my favorite artists. I never get no picture with him that night. But I mean, a lot of these artists, I'll be around them and work with stuff with them, but I don't never post them up because I don't care about the boasting part. People can say what they want to say. I mean, I'm not here to boast. When the day come and there's a documentary to be done about jhaytea, trust me, you will see who will be at the funeral. You will see who's going to come out and show respect because I don't care about the boasting on the internet, what I did. You know what I mean? But that's easy. I mean, just go and network. Go and network. I've been networking with a lot of them.
Wow. Now, here locally, JT, we're seeing that a lot of young people coming out, new artists, starting to get bold and say, you know what, hey, I'm going to give it a try. What is one of the main things that these artists needs to know? And I ask you this because, remember, Rotan, there isn't much a platform for the music or the entertainment industry in the Bay Islands. Let's call it Bay Islands. And then even furthermore, I'm going to go to Honduras. Because over there on the mainland, they really don't care much for English music. They don't care for our culture. They just really don't care. What is one of the main things that these artists that won't come out and looking to come out needs to keep in mind or consider while saying, hey, you know what, I'm going out there?
Well, what they have to do is release the music. They need to start with that. Because I know a lot of artists, young artists, new artists that got a lot of songs recorded, nice songs that make me hear them. I say, brother, why these things not in the street? Why people don't have them? Oh, I'm waiting to release some international. International? Okay, you do not. What a lot of them have to understand is, if I had the money, I would have been long time received a Grammy probably, because I would have the money to push jhaytea music on platforms around the world where we can literally get Grammy nominated. I don't have the money. I'm doing this all independently, but I respect to know that the street control music. Doesn't matter what year you is, what year you come out. The street is where make you go through the gate. Now, if you got good songs and you're not giving them to the street, put them out there, give them to people, get them out there. Then, if you're not doing that, you're not even starting. And I've seen that happening a lot, and that's one of the problems a lot of new artists have. When I started singing back in the days, we never had no DJ busting nobody. Sambala started with us in after 2000. And big up to Samuel, he always supported Rotan artists and he had helped my music too. And a lot of the rest of the DJs also big up to all the rest of the DJs too. I don't want to leave it out. But let's talk about facts. When I started singing in 96, 97, we were singing on TDK cassette. We used to go to talent shows and we wasn't afraid to get booed, but we used to go out there and literally perform and see what the people them saying. Don't be afraid to get booed. A lot of these are afraid to get booed. Yo, get booed. I've been booed before. I've been told, go home and rake your mama yard, music not for you, boy. I could come back and I prove I'm wrong. You know what I mean? But you got to go through that. But don't be afraid. All the new artists, them, don't be afraid. Put out in the music, bro, because the street run music. Once the street got the music, they got to start booking it around here. But I know a lot of new artists that have good music, and I hope to see this interview, yo, put in the music out, because I get vexed with them sometimes. I mean, you know what, I'm not recording my song for you, man. Put on a song out, brother, get them in the street, you will never know.
But then, I have to ask you this. How can they get, or do you think that it is time? Because I did hear one of the ladies in the industry, entertainment industry, I know she has a little plan, and I know Miss Etta May, she been around in entertainment and around a lot of different artists also in production. She has different type productions also. Do you think that it is time now that we need a production
Because
industry here in the Bay Islands to support our artists?
if I used to live in Rotan, give me 6 months out of the year, I would have it ready. But I don't live here. And the rest of the people that live here just talk about they're going to do it. But talk, action, that's two different things. Because we've been needed. I was one person, I can't do everything. But I was planning to do that a few years back. And there's other people that say they was going to do it, but it never been done. And it's easy. It's simple. One YouTube page, one Instagram page, one Facebook page. That's it. Everything is internet today. You don't need a building. You don't need to be on a TV. Start your stuff on the internet. And from right there on that page, you make everybody vote which song is the best, which artist is the best, which video is the best. And that's it. Yo, at the end of the year, we have a big award show. Charge some money at the door to support artist fee, because artists not gonna charge to perform in there, but artists wanna charge for coming to the for example, like, like the plane ticket, hotel, food, and all of that. But I mean, I'm pretty sure if an artist is winning an award, he go, okay, he's gonna expense to come to it because it's a competition thing, right? But it could be done easy. It's easy to be done. It's just you need somebody to dedicate the time, and nobody do want to dedicate the time because they feel like they ain't getting paid every end of the week.
Yeah.
Sister, look after you, for example. When you start off, you wasn't getting paid.
Still ain't getting paid. Practically.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your brother want to make a little something now and then, but then what the thing is about this is what people don't understand. You got to love this.
Yeah.
And if you love this can love you back, even when you think that things look so bad. When out the blue you got to see, boom, somebody will come and say, boy, I've been watching you for a while. I want a big network I want to do. You know what? I want you run that. Really? All right then. Boom. See that? Because you love what you do. People see that and they feel that and they respect that. And that is why you got to love what you do, and people it will love you back. And as for the award show, it needed a long time. It's just easy to be done. You should do it.
We can try that. But see, the mastermind here in the entertainment industry, it's you. So we can all support this challenge right here live right now. Mm-hmm. It is approximately 6:26 Rotan, Honduras time. We saying, and we can call on JT that we need an award show for this year, because we have different artists that coming out. Eileen got a lot of talent. Yeah. Here in Rotan got a lot of talent. Utella got talent that we don't even know. Yeah. Banaka has talent that we don't even know because there's not much access to the internet like here. Yeah. I think we need one. And we can start off from there, JT, and that would be something that can also, they can get their music out there. Yeah. People can get to see. Obviously, it's one winner all the time. And it always give you that effort to put in better work every year, because you have to compete, Yes.
Look after Afrobeat music today. Nigeria is leading in Afrobeat music, and also Ghana, they big in Afrobeat music too. But I was talking to this artist that I know from over there, and he was telling me really why Nigeria is leading in Afrobeat music. It's because the competition is so hard. There's so much good artists that you have to come hard and harder and harder every year. And that will make artists better. That make artists do better every year. Like, man, I'm going to build something better than that artist. Mm-hmm. And competition is good, because it make you do better, And that's why an award show is so important to happen.
Now, on the other hand, we know that you have produced many hits here in the Bay Islands. There is so much. Wrong Mango, we had, so many out of all of them. Which one was the most challenging one to produce and direct and come up with? Which one you will say?
My most challenging work is Sick of the Sickest album that came out in '06. That was my beginning, leaving Rotan to go to the state and then linking up with a couple of producers up there. We come together to really finish this album called this More Fire song from me were hitting over here, Closer Baby were hitting over here, and I was like, well, I coming home to perform for Dancehall Queen Good Friday, and I was like, I don't know, I think I want to have an album. Because we never had a Rotan artist to really do an album before in them time. They were like mostly, let me say, a single song here, single song there, but I'm talking about an album with original lyrics, original beats, on iTunes, selling ringtone, all that. You know, we never had that. So I wanted to be the first one to do that, and me and my boy then get together and we completed. I'm talking about, I used to come out the studio 2, 3 in the morning.
Wow.
And I had to live in Brooklyn, so I'm coming from the Bronx. That's about the hour and change ride on the train.
On a train, yeah.
Them time I wasn't driving, I never had a car then. And I used to come out the subway. This was like February. That's like the most coldest time in New York.
Yes.
And I used to be in the snow. It used to snow. I used to be out standing waiting on the bus. My shoes used to be cold. My toe, I can't feel my toes. Big coat, headphones,
Boots,
and
everything.
just singing to my little beat them, and you know, I get it done ready for April, and we bring it down, and you know, it was there. And when it's online, I was selling ringtone, I was selling album, and I was doing show, and you know, to really see the outcome of it have changed Rotan music industry forever from them time to now. That was the hardest stuff that I ever do in my music. Then everything else from there was.
It just went up. And you know, jhaytea, it's not just that, because we see, like, especially around election time, all the candidates, the majority of the candidates are the dominant parties in the Bay Island. Everyone wants jhaytea to produce, direct one song for them. Everyone. Everyone wants you to direct and produce a song. So this means that your work indeed is good. But what you say you're done with that for jhaytea? You gotta give us the scoop here.
Well, I know. Well, one thing with me, you know, people know me for representing for my people. I'm straight up, you know. And it's not even about the money all the time. It's about talking facts and truth. So the politician them know when I say something, I speak in truth. I had politician that offered me $5,000 for one song, and I turned it down because he's one person that I know for a fact, not for the people, not represent for the people, not doing for the people, and that definitely would be something that my people would look after me and say, yeah, Jay, you do it for the money now.
Cause that the first thing, you know,
yeah.
the first thing.
Yeah, man. But
and people forget, so I gotta tell you that, jhaytea. An example for me, the same thing with me. If I come out here talking, they could be paying for a show. Because, you know, we're entertainers. To the end of the day, we're entertainers. That is how we get paid for our work. If they see you talking for a specific candidate, or they see me talking, come out on a talk show, it could just be a talk. They don't pay you off. I wonder how much they give him. I wonder how much they give she, and what she got. You know, so it's crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for when you're a public figure and you're making money on being a public figure, because you're gonna have people that come up to you and offer you this amount to do this and do that, and sometimes you gotta have a brand. Like one thing, I mean, I always stick to my brand. I've been through that situation before. I had people that booked me to come perform for plays that I feel like it's a support of things that it's against my moral, you know what I mean, and principles, so I never take it. But the politician and them, this go wrong on my last time.
Man, I just think, I might be wrong.
This is my last time doing that.
I think this go wrong now, gonna be his last. You think it gonna be the last time right now? No, I don't think so neither, brother. I think this next election, because this next election gonna be very hot. It gonna be hot, Rotan. We thought the last election was hot. Nah.
Well, I gotta watch it. I want to see how it's going, because I got some things to say, and I'm just waiting to correct some things I need to correct right now, because once I reach there, I got some things to say for Rotan people.
And let me tell you, when him, Kessner, myself, and all, we get on our Facebook like, oh my goodness, that be hot, 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 and on point. Now, I got to ask you about this next thing. We know that you came up with the idea of a Bay Islands flag. And I was amazed one day when I went into a particular restaurant and I saw that they had the flag on their shirt.
Oh yeah.
Tell us about that idea and what it really represents.
Well, we as I was in New York performing a couple opening like couple shows I was doing for a couple of people, and this was the early 2000 when I was just signed up there. But I never had when every time I go perform on the show, they're like okay, I see these guys waving their flag. I wanted to wave a flag, but the only flag I know about is the Honduran flag. So I'm like, but that not me though. That don't represent who I am. You know? So I came up with the idea, you know what, I'm gonna make something that mostly represent me as an islander coming from Rotan, and I need something to identify myself with. That blue and white don't identify Bay Islanders. We're not from Honduras, we're from the Bay Islands. So, and we need something for ourselves. So this was like early 2000s, like 04 or 05 or this. So I sit down on the table and I start and I put Rotan on the table. And I put it on a shirt and I make a little flag, and every concert I go in, you know, waving that up in New York and Miami, where I go perform, and you know, people are liking it. Then I start making shirts, people start ordering shirts. I can't make them fast enough. Like I make them and they sell out right away. And you know, we as Bay Islanders, we by law, we are the colony of the Bay Islands. Puerto Rico is a territory of the United States, just like the Bay Islands is a territory of the of Honduras. So Puerto Rico have their own flag, Curacao them have their own flag, Caymanian have their own flag. All of them is territory of another country. Barbados, they have their flag, they're a territory of another country also, and they have their own flag. So why the colony of the Bay Islands do not have their own flag? We deserve a flag. By rights, we're supposed to have a flag to identify ourselves. So a lot of people loving it, they've been using it, and a lot of people don't even know that I did that.
That you did it. No, that's not what I was going to say. A lot of people do not. But you know what a lot of people remember is when they see you in these concerts waving this flag, they be like, okay, JT waving this flag. We got something to do with JT. But for all of you all that are watching and tuning in, this is the flag that for many years in different events, different activities, you all have been seeing this flag wave. You all have been seeing T-shirts. This is the man with spot. You got to get a credit for that flag. And we know that since this year, it's official, the 1st of August for us, the Afro-English speaking community, there are little suggestions in using this flag with the additional stamp of the Heritage Month.
Yeah.
And that is something that is very interesting and historical, JT, because this flag going down in history officially, because it is the only flag many people know as Bay Islands flag. Now, I want to ask you, I know that time is going very fast. Every time you're in the studio, time that goes too fast.
I'm back, man. I have all the way to the 23rd, so I'm going to be back here too.
No, I want to ask you, what going to be going on while you're here these rest of days, and spill the tea on that.
Well, since I'm here, a lot of people have hit me up about shows and stuff, but like I said, I really got to ease up off of certain things. I really have some personal stuff I need to do. I got some stuff coming up. Anyway, we're doing No Regrets tonight. Right now, tonight, we at No Regrets tonight. Me, DJ Sambo, it's LG and Sherry birthday bash. So they got roast hog, barbecue, all that going on tonight. 5 to 11, you know what I mean? So people come out and hold a good vibe down No Regrets tonight. And I got Eileen, the 18th. You know, Eileen is, I can't come down here and do a show for them. Which I love Eileen because Eileen's so pure, so loving. The people have been so nice, man. Rotan people are telling her, like, if you ever want to escape the west side, rush and go and chill out in a place apart, you will feel nothing but love. Go Eileen, please, go Eileen. Yes. It will make you feel like what Rotan used to be in the 90s, you know, nothing but natural love. So I'm going to be up there the 18th, we're going to show some love up there. That Step Up Bar, JT, DJ Sambo. Danger Boy, I've been working with a couple of new artists here. I'm gonna be seeing them coming out. We're doing some video for them, do some new songs. You know what I mean? Sabo will be there. Big up artist thing up there. He will be there too. DJ Romeo. Yeah, so those are I did a couple of little pass through clubs there for some other people too. But those are the two stuff I'm doing right now. I suppose I'll be in Belize this weekend, but if the money not right, then not there.
You're not there. That's right, that's right. No, I know JT, you're busy, you got your personal everything. How the family doing and what's going on back at home? Tell us.
They're good, man. They're good. They're good. Up there in the cold, Rex because I don't have the heat.
Could imagine. Could have said New York cold.
Yeah, she cold up there. But I mean, they're right there doing their thing. The kids are in school, same way, and they're doing their thing. Wifey right there. You know what I mean? But
shout out, wifey.
Yeah,
Shout out. Well, JT, I can put you to the test tonight.
Yeah.
It's almost Valentine's Day, and you're not there. One message you gotta tell the wifey tonight. I with you tonight, wifey. You know, I got you.
Just tell her, remember them, decades of Valentine we already had together.
That not fair.
Give me this just once. You see that the thing with woman? Woman, I can remember the one that you were dating.
No, that don't
one you
pass.
wasn't dating.
You gotta make it up double because you're not there.
No, yeah.
You're not there this year.
Yeah, man. But I'm gonna be up there. I'm going up the 23rd, and I'm coming right back for Good Friday again.
Okay, so you'll be back for Good Friday. What you say? That song's so good. Well, my brother, it's been nice. It's been an honor
Yeah,
and
man,
privilege
definitely.
to have you with us. Thank you for supporting us. He's one of the number one fans and always sharing and
right.
supporting us from day one.
Yeah, man.
Even though we're on a different network now, JT, my brother, has been there and publicly thank you very
Yeah,
much, my
yeah,
brother,
yeah,
for the
appreciate
love, the
that.
respect, the support.
Anytime.
Thank you so very much.
That's
And
it.
to each and every one of y'all, I think soon they're going to give you an award, JT. I think that we need to get one award for JT.
Wow.
And I say they had tonight because I know there are going to be different events coming along during the year. He deserves an award.
My award is when I see me out the road. Give me some hug and give me some food.
We know you do miss that. Every time I see you to McCoy, you to this fried
Yeah,
hog,
man.
you to the next thing, you don't lose nothing.
No, man, I don't. I went for it, everything, you know what I mean? Because one life to live, you gotta enjoy it, you know what I mean? We culture is rich, man, and we gotta enjoy it. Like, I'll be out there in the world sometimes, I see different food, I'll be like, man, I can't eat this. I wish I had some Rotanian food right now.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, man.
Well, my brother, thank you. And to everyone that has been tuning in, give it up for Rotan, not just Rotan, Bay Island, not just Bay Island, an international artist that came from the Bay Island, from the community of Flowers Bay, JT. We thank you for joining us. We hope to see you back soon, and we wish you success in all of your projects that you have going on. May God bless you, and thank you.
Thank you, man.
Well,
Love it now. Love is unity all the time. We is we.
That's
Anything
right.
else after me?
It's wee wee.
Yeah.
We'll be right back from a very short break. Don't move. Don't forget.